gamers? We are at the Daily Grind in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We are about to play a game that will always land on its feet.
That's right, and you can expect plenty of cool feline puns when you sit down with some crazy cats and play Purrrlock Holmes, Furriarty's Trail.
Yeah, it's a really neat game published by IDW, where your memory and deduction will be the keys to solving Furriarty's crime.
Oh, wait, what was Furriarty's crime anyway? What, did he straight up murder somebody?
I don't think they ever said.
No? I mean, was he pushing catnip, or was he disinterring the bodies of birds? Oh, man.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe he was going into glass stores and
Blacksmith off in a
knocking bottles of water off the shelf all willy-nilly like a damn madman?
As they teach you how to play the game.
What are you?
Purrrlock Holmes, Furriarty's Trail is a game where you play as cat detectives trying to catch Professor Furriarty before he slips from your grasp.
You do this by using deduction and asking questions to eliminate suspects and what time they may have committed the crime, until you can be reasonably sure who the villain is and what time they did it.
This game plays much like Clue, except without the dice roll and the movement, which tends to pad the runtime on the game. Now let's take a closer look on how the game is actually played.
Each player gets a detective standee, or an accomplice of Professor Furriarty is on the back, so the guessing player can't see it, but all the other players can. The players then get a hand with 2 leads to follow. These can have any combination of animal character with time of day between 1 and 12 o'clock. The player then asks the group if one of their cards is a good lead to follow, and if the character matches their suspect, or the time of day is plus or minus 1 hour of when the crime was committed. The player then pursues that lead. The players take turn asking questions until they all have had a chance to ask. On a correct guess, that player takes a victory point chip, and they are all 1 step closer to catching Furriarty. When that round finishes, a victory point is taken away from the path blocking Furriarty and placed at the end of the pile. If Furriarty gets away before the players can get to him, the players lose, and Furriarty eludes justice yet again. Now that we know how to play, let's head over to the Color Circuit studio. It's game time!
All right, thank you very much to the away team, and welcome to the Color Circuit studio.
Yeah.
Of course, we are Blacksmith and
I'm Rilke.
yeah, that's right. And joining us today are,
Hi, I'm
as
Hans.
we reveal, Hans.
I'm Justin. Hello.
That's right.
For our first game of 2019, we are playing Purrrlock Holmes, a game that I hope can live up to its name because that's a really good one.
It is.
Yes. Well, it's 3 R's, so you gotta say purr. I can't even do it.
Purrrlock Holmes.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
rolling like you Spanish major you want to do. It's more like
It's like a
like
spit,
Chewbacca.
it's
Like
like
Purrrlock Holmes.
a spit gargle.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. I like my version more.
Okay.
This is my own headcanon. It's just Purrrlock
Holmes.
Oh.
Yeah, CC.
Ole.
Sounds.
It's a good
Yeah.
guy. I don't know.
One
I
of
like
those.
This guy.
Hans, you brought us this game. No, did you?
I
Yeah,
did.
you
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
That's right. You taught us the rules. Why am I thinking that?
Who knows? But yeah, no, it's a super fun game. It's a game of deduction. So we're trying to catch Furriarty, Purrrlock Holmes's arch nemesis. But he has a bunch of friends, more like lower underlings type things out there, and we need to find those guys to catch up to Furriarty. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to investigate with these things, not revealed to us, but we can see everyone else's. So right now I can't see this guy, but I can see that guy and that guy and that guy. Right. So we're going to start seeding our investigations, and how this is going to work is I'm going to draw a random card from the top of this deck, and then these fine folks over here are going to say, hey, either the creatures match or this number up in this corner, am I pointing right?
Yep.
The number up in that corner is either 1 away or matches exactly what that is.
And I'm gonna say, whoa! You can't just come here into Scotland Yard and not show who you are. Who are you investigating these murders?
Me?
The murders, right?
I'm Fluffy Tail McFlufferson.
Oh man.
Oh,
that's a good name.
wow.
Yep, they call me Fluffy Tail, and you notice that my tail actually has no hair on it.
Oh,
Is
so
that
it's
just your tail?
Yeah.
That's
It's
bad.
like calling
It's
a
just
big
the
guy
tail. The
tiny.
rest of me is just huge and poofy. But I lost all my tail hair in a tragic catnip accident.
Furriarty was definitely behind it.
Yep.
Mhm.
And so I am here to find whoever this creature is and bring them to justice. Bring them in.
Excellent.
Sounds
And
good.
Hopefully chase down Furriarty.
Wow. Tragic tale, but I hope it's one of redemption. All right.
Don't call his tail tragic.
Oh,
Just
I'm
refer to
sorry.
how-
That's so
I am
insensitive of
offended.
me. Ah, no.
You should be sad.
Yes, well, I slightly am.
Little silver lining for you. You have found a lead in your
Ooh,
investigation.
Yes.
fantastic!
Right.
I found a lead.
You got a lead.
With Toad at 2 o'clock.
Mm.
Let's see if I can find another one. More evidence.
So that would
That's a
be.
dead end.
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
a dead end.
No,
Way off,
No
kid.
luck.
Cool. So
Way
I know
off.
it is not the goose, and I know it's not 5, 6, or 7 o'clock.
You're making
Cool.
some progress.
Seeding these investigations. Detective.
Purrrlock would be proud.
Yeah, detective. Transfer. As you can tell by the accent, I'm Roscoe St. Whiskers. That's right. I had to leave Brooklyn. Mine. My. Is that like meow? Mine. It was a stretch when I came to the priest. I was like, no, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But I had to leave New York City.
That's fair. That's fair. Gets rough over here.
Yeah, I know.
That's tough stuff.
How
They
you doing?
fished my wife out of the canal.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It was terrible.
She chased fish too far.
That's
Yeah.
what they thought. But then, after a little digging, we found out that Furriarty might have been behind it. So
Gotta
that's
bring
why.
that bastard to justice.
Son of a bitch. That's why my first lead is this.
That's a bad
That's a-
lead.
yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
terrible
dead end.
lead.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm sorry. It's a new country. All right,
It's a dead end,
I don't
quite
know.
like your life.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, too soon.
That's
Too
a
soon.
little soon.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We gotta admit. But I got another lead. How about that?
That's better.
Ooh, that's
that's
better.
Oh
a,
yeah,
that's
you're
a
doing
solid
pretty
lead.
good there. That's some solid.
That's a solid
That's a
lead.
solid
Oh, good.
A
You,
little
that
bit
rat
more.
bastard, might have been in it. Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Detective Mielcom. I've been on the job for a long time, but I haven't made it past lieutenant because just licked my behind too much.
Mm.
It's not becoming of an officer, but I like the taste.
Been there.
Yeah.
Not yours, but
Well,
mine.
Everybody's
was
gotta
that
their
you
own-
the other
You
day?
like your own brand.
Maybe.
Yeah. I really have no personal investment in these cases, but I want to show everybody that I can actually do my job while licking my behind. So, first order of business, have you seen this creature, and do they pertain to my investigation?
I think they were over
I
on
think
the
that's a
west
dead
end
end.
while your trail was somewhere on the other side.
Ah,
So-
they're on the west end while I'm looking my best end. I see how this
yeah,
goes.
that's how.
What about this guy over here? Anything?
No.
Any clues
No,
ringing
no,
any bells?
No.
No, this is terrible.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
got off to
Why
a
did I even
bad
come
start.
here? Man, okay,
Good,
well,
good question.
I'm trying. Time to go clean myself.
I'm Pringles.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm
Nice.
not even on the force. I'm a vigilante cat. I decided
Oh,
to take
man.
justice into
Nice.
my own hands.
That's so cool.
we should not be approving this, but this is great.
Yeah.
Tell us more, Pringles.
Yeah, I mean, crime's just running rampant. You
Tell me
got
about it.
Oh
these
boy.
toads and rats and dogs and geese and crows that all work for Purriarty, and
Mhm.
Furriarty.
we just
All
gotta put an
times
end
of
to
the
it.
day. All times
All times
of
of
the
the
day.
day. They took all my catnip.
Oh,
They
man.
shook me down.
That's
Uh-oh.
rough.
I was taking a nap. I only got to sleep for 12 hours.
Wait, you were their supplier during that tragic accident I had?
Oh, man.
Or purr, I should say.
Purr.
Yeah, I guess cats purr sometimes.
But I think
what is that?
I'm
That's
looking
a
for-
terrible dead end.
It's not.
You're,
No.
No,
you're
you're
way
not
off
anywhere
base
close.
there.
Yeah.
Oh,
kid.
that's a really good dead end, actually.
Oh, yeah.
A terrible dead end would be a lead.
No, I guess that
That's
makes
true.
sense.
What about this one?
But that would
Uh,
also
you're
be
way
dead
off
end.
base.
Way off
That's
base.
a great dead end.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
So, we now we're gonna go draw some cards.
And Purriarty starts to
He
sleep.
does not move forward
yet.
yet. We were just seeding our
Oh,
investigations at the moment.
Now we
Nice.
start the game.
And now we
The
can.
game is afoot.
Haha!
Or
Elementary.
paw.
My dear.
There you
That
go.
is something that someone has said.
No, yeah.
You draw
That was
two
a
of these
thing.
cards.
That happens. I am going to go ahead and start doing some investigation with this fellow right here.
And what does that mean specifically, investigation as to opposed to the guessing?
Guessing. Guessing is when you're like, I think I know exactly what this thing is. Either the person, or the hour, or both.
Oh.
So I am not confident in anything I know at this point because there are so many options. So I'm trying to figure out more information at this point. So, are the hours close, or is this the same person that's on this card?
That's a solid lead. You got a lead
solid
there.
lead. Okay,
You got a lead
cool.
there.
So I can pretty safely say that it is the Tude.
Whoa.
Since I know that 6 o'clock on my goose was not a lead, it was a dead end.
Yeah, that goose has been cooked.
Hey.
You cooked her even though she was a dead end?
Yeah.
Man, that's
Well, dead end. You know, if they're dead, you may as well cook them.
yeah,
That's
that's
true.
Cook the books, as it were. I will go ahead and find out if that is a lead as well.
Toss that in with the goose.
Great not, my
That's
friend.
Garbage.
Well, that's it for my turn. I'm going to go ahead and hand my cards over. 'Cause
All
I
right.
do not feel like guessing anything.
Sounds good.
Nice.
And I don't draw any, right?
You do not draw any at this
Oh,
point.
okay.
I messed up.
Cool.
I gave us cards.
Oh,
How many
no.
cards-
No,
how many cards do you have?
Two.
We start with
Okay.
2.
Oh.
So you start with 2.
Oh, I
So
start
you should
with
have 4. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
I didn't draw.
We did a quick drawing phase
Okay.
after we seeded the
That's
investigation.
right. That's right. I'm gonna
But you
investigate.
were questioning my methods.
Ooh. You know what? How about this?
That is a lead.
You got a lead.
Okay.
Indeed a lead.
Nice.
How about this?
That is also a lead.
Yep.
Whoa.
You got it.
Would you look at
man,
that?
That's confusing. Yeah. Okay, and that's my 2, so I give those 2 to you.
Okay, you don't want to guess?
No, not yet.
All right. Well, I've come up for air recently to ask you guys if this has anything to do with my
I already
case.
forgot what you.
No,
No.
that is a
No.
dead
No.
end there, sir.
You got a dead end.
Oh.
Oof. Wow. Okay.
It's not looking good.
I have bad cards in my hand.
That's actually really good for you because you know it's not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9,
Mhm.
and it's none of those creatures. So
Yeah.
you got 2 creatures left that it could be.
Huh. I guess I could do one of these. Is that the time of the crime? As it were?
No, unfortunately.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
You're not
Another
there
guess.
yet.
That's not
Base
good.
here.
You're not there yet.
Wait a minute. Should I have 2 cards in my hand right now?
Yes, you should have drawn 2
Oh
cards.
my
Those over
god.
to you.
Okay.
It's okay. No worries.
So I would keep 2 and then pass 2.
Well, you
randoms?
pass 2.
Okay.
And
You
then
pass
draw
2
2
and
new
then draw
cards.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Okay. What about this one?
That is a dead end.
Dead end.
Sorry.
Dead end.
That
Sorry.
goose out of here!
Dead end, dead end, dead end.
All right. All right. What about this one?
That is also a dead end.
Also a dead
Nothing.
end. Okay. Okay.
So, what we can probably say from your cards is you probably know at least one aspect of your card at this point.
yeah, I think I'm gonna guess.
You're gonna go
Just
ahead and guess.
one guess. I'm
Okay.
gonna guess that my culprit that I'm looking for is the dog.
It's a dog! You are
Ooh.
correct, sir.
Nice.
Absolutely.
And so you get
Get a
this little guy
clue.
right there.
Which is worth points.
Yep.
No, like
Later.
victory points.
Yeah,
victory
they are
points.
indeed victory points.
Good job.
So now you get to discard all of those cards. You get to keep those 2 cards that were in your hand. Those are actually going to get passed over to me. And then your thing that you were chasing also gets discarded,
Even though you only guessed one aspect of it?
even if you guess one aspect.
If I
of it.
guessed
Oh,
both
okay.
aspects, I would have gotten 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha.
that's cool.
Yeah. And so now you put up a new thing. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah. What
And I
happens
don't-
if he guesses wrong?
He
on
guesses
both
wrong. He
fronts?
doesn't get to draw new cards on his turn.
Okay.
At the end of his turn.
Tough.
And he keeps that same
If you guess
thing that he's chasing.
twice and even get one wrong,
Yep, it's no
Mm.
bueno.
Flush.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you guess for both, then
so I don't get to seed for this new one.
correct. So you're gonna have to start from scratch.
Oh.
So I pass these to you.
Correct. No.
I'm gonna request help.
And then
Nice.
Furriarty is gonna have his turn right here.
Oh no.
He's gonna move that direction.
I just scooch that down, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Furriarty, you bastard!
Extra,
slipping away.
extra! Furriarty kills another hooker in the Soho district.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Furriarty, I was up to no good.
Yeah, and everyone knows they should be called sex workers. That's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible, terrible
Oh, Moses.
newspapering.
It is.
Damn you! Pulitzer?
Yeah.
Damn you, Pulitzer! You
Oh, and now we're gonna get
rapscallion.
banned by all the Pulitzer Prize advocates and. It's
Well, I had to say Pulitzer because I work for Hearst.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Oh, that's
Hearst
fair.
is good. Pulitzer.
No, they're both terrible. Do you ever see Newsies?
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
that's what it's
bad
all
guys.
about.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to go ahead and.
That is a.
You have a lead?
Yeah, that's
I have a lead. Ooh, I like that. So I can reasonably deduce that my hours I'm looking at are 8, 9, or 10. It can't be 7, that's for sure. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my investigation jumping off
Oh
point.
boy.
That is also a lead.
It is also a lead. So I'm probably going to make a guess, but I have to do some deductions first. Since 9 and 8 are a lead, couldn't have been 7. Oh boy.
I love the talking through like it is Sherlock Holmes thinking.
So it's definitely not 7.
Enter your mind palace.
Right? And so I'm looking at 8 or 9. So it's one of those two. I'm going to go ahead and take some looks at my other friends' things over here to see if
Okay.
any of their things.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
mark?
actually, yeah, I'm gonna look through the discard too because that might be slightly helpful. Because I know I'm looking for the toad. Oh, I know exactly what it is.
Toad.
The toad number 8 is already out, so it
Oh.
has to be the toad
Smack in the camera.
number 9. I'm
Is that
pretty
your-
sure. I'm waiting, just making sure that I'm not missing anything at this point. Because it can't be 7. 10 can't be it because 8 was a lead. So yeah, and 8 is already out. So I am going to guess both of my aspects of the thing that I am chasing. It is a frog at 9 o'clock.
No, it is a toad.
Or toad.
Yeah.
Toad. Apologies, there are no frogs in
got
this.
You
It's a toad.
got it.
Nice, very nice.
Both of them.
So you
Dang,
get two
This
of these
fucker
guys.
right here. This is what
This
I'm
is-
for.
guy.
Oh man.
Cool.
Yeah,
So-
it's almost like you played this game before.
almost.
I know, right?
Almost.
Almost.
Wild. Cool. It was amazing seeing that cat mind at work.
And then I'm going to pass these 2 lovely cards over to Blacksmith
Fantastic.
/
all his discards.
McRoland McRollerson.
Do you want to like put the discard like one
Into
for each
different
characters?
piles?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little hard for me to reach. So.
So this is just. This is not in the rules. This is just something we're doing to make life easier.
They never said that the discard pile had to be a singular stack that had 1 card on top. So we're gonna go this way because it makes the whole
Yes.
job a lot easier.
Makes sense. All right. Oh, there you
And
go.
it's like we're playing solitaire, but with
Yeah.
4 of us, so it's not so lonely.
It's not.
Camera
like
can't see, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Quaditaire.
You people don't need to see it.
Quaditaire.
Quad-
I hope I don't.
That
tear
sounds
my
like
quads.
we're just quadriplegics playing solitaire.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'd pay money to see that.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would too, but it's just.
Support the quadriplegic.
Yeah,
They-
Yeah,
they-
Special
exactly.
Olympics, we're all
They need
for.
help.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna investigate.
You're gonna investigate some stuff. Ooh.
That's-
What is that?
Oh boy.
Oh, get
Uh,
that garbage out of
Fantastic.
here!
Nope, that
Drag the
is-
wrong
I'm
dog
pretty
in.
confident then.
You're talking
And
to
I
the
know
wrong
what's up.
patsies.
Or do I? I might not.
Well, you found out that the dog
It's
was
not the dog, I know
Yeah.
that.
So that means that the numbers are probably what you're
Yeah.
looking at right there.
You're right. So,
Onto something here.
Or the rat.
Well, the 11 was there with the dog. On
Right.
wheels. So the rat could also be part of it.
that's true.
There's always a rat in this kind of investigation.
How's that?
Ooh, that is a solid.
That's
lead.
a-
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Okay,
That's
well,
what
I
that's
guess
actually,
I
that's
did
actually
know.
very helpful.
There you go.
Did you want to make a guess? before
I'm
you-
not solid yet.
Okay.
Solid gold.
Yeah, mine weren't solid this morning either.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm still cleaning
Doctor.
myself.
that's not good.
Alrighty, folks. What about this guy? This crowy 6 o'clock looking
That
fella.
that
No?
cow will not fly.
Whoa.
Mm.
Okay.
So you've actually got a lot of information from all of your dead ends, which is really nice.
So I know for a fact that it's a dog, but hold on, I'm not guessing yet. I'm gonna work through this. See
Okay.
if I know anything else about it.
Well, you
So
have a
you
lot
have
of
one-
times that are not out there.
So it could be 3, 2, or 1 o'clock.
Yes.
And it could also be 12 o'clock. Shoot. So I can ask another question, right?
You could phone a friend.
Yeah, you could investigate one more
So I'll
time.
investigate this.
That
That
is
is
a lead.
Whoa! So I'm thinking that it is a 12 o'clock. A dog at 12 o'clock would be. I'm going. You're doing it. It's a
Guessing.
dog at 12 o'clock.
Guessing.
Dang
Guessing
it.
both.
Oh no!
That is correct.
You got it.
Woohoo! I knew licking my own ass would come
Wow.
back
Not
to
bad.
not haunt me
Yeah.
one day. The
Fair enough,
best
fair enough.
investigative cat butt
And then
sniffer
I get
liquor
these.
ever.
Yes, you do
Yes.
get those cards. And we're gonna get a whole new investigation for
Yes,
Mr. Buttlicker over there.
Yes.
That is only I can call myself that.
Oh,
Oh,
apologies.
that's
It's just rude, but that's okay. You know, honestly,
He's
guys.
more
You know,
than-
ever since I lost my tail hair,
He is more than just
You've
licking his
become-
own ass.
I've become more and more rude.
Oh, that's okay.
People comment on it all the time, so I may as well comment on their
Yeah.
features.
Who wouldn't be?
It's all right.
And you actually get 2 more cards.
Oh, woohoo! Look at
Alright.
that. Look at that,
So-
everybody.
I'm starting off fresh.
Ooh, that is a dead end.
Dead end.
Yeah.
Dead end.
You brought the wrong
Dead
dog
end, dead
in.
end.
That is a Humphrey
Dead
Bogart
end.
movie from the 40s.
What
Dead
about
end.
this?
That is a lead.
That's
Really?
lead.
That's
Okay.
You're onto something then.
You wanna
Not
guess?
Not a wild goose chase.
No, not.
Ah,
Or is it?
I don't know, man.
I think we might need a little bit of that pile over here.
Yeah.
Just a
Okay.
little bit.
Well, from all of the clues I have so far, I'm gonna start off fresh as well. Is that a lead? or
Get
is
that
it-
guy out of here.
No.
He's innocent.
You're wrong.
Well, lock
Okay.
him up for something else. He's a
So,
toad.
he's a
Yeah,
toad.
We're racist because it's the 1890s.
And we're animals.
Oh,
Let me
no.
see if-
No,
No,
that's
no,
not that.
No.
You want
Double
to guess?
down.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, I don't want to guess because I screwed up. I think I know exactly what it is. I jumped the gun last time.
Fair enough, fair enough.
It's
Yeah.
about to be your
I'm gonna
turn.
go ahead and pass these to you.
Yeah. I don't even need to look at these. It's the.
Too sure of yourself, kid. You can get yourself killed.
No, I know it. I'm positive. It's the toad at 11.
Ah, yeah, nailed it on the
Oh,
head.
Yeah,
got it.
there we
Look
go.
at that.
At those two
Nice.
guys there. Awesome. So what do I do? I
we
got 4
moved
cards.
Furriarty.
Oh yes, we forgot to move Furriarty. He's
The
getting away
Furriarty
from me.
does-
Extra,
This-
extra!
this little thing.
Furriarty blows up a bank with a bomb!
Whoa! Why would he do that?
I don't know. I'm just,
He wasn't even trying to get the money.
Nope.
yeah,
Lit
Just
up on.
chaos.
just wanted to kill people. What do I
Okay.
do? Because I have 4 now.
Well, you get to investigate on your turn still, so you're gonna
Oh.
get rid of
Oh,
all of
sh-
these
really?
things, get a new
That's
card,
good.
and then you're gonna do some
Okay,
investigation.
very
So,
nice. Those guys
So you
always
basically
leave.
didn't waste your last
There
turn.
you
You're
go,
just gonna
thank you.
get a card a little bit later.
Not bad. So I would just pick one from the top.
Yep, and that goes face
Right
up.
there. All right.
Ooh, that is a card that
That's
you put
an
in your.
easy one.
Is it though?
Who knows?
You know what? I think it's this guy.
Well, it's certainly a lead.
Off the bat.
Well, I mean, not really that guy, but
Huh.
okay.
Yep.
Oh, and just so people know, 12 does wrap around to 1.
I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So that is kind of an important thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
12
That
is
is-
technically adjacent to
It
1.
is adjacent to it.
That's true.
It's also adjacent to 11. Why are you leaving 11 out of this?
Because 11 and 12 are very commonly adjacent. People oftentimes are like, 12 and 1? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Why are they adjacent?
Shenanigans.
Insane. How about this?
That is a dead end.
Okay.
Dead end.
Never mind then. There
Barking
you go.
up the wrong, meowing up the wrong tree.
Meowing
I
up the
should
wrong
say.
tree.
What are we talking about
Well-
right now?
Yes,
Meow.
that's what they call me.
Mr.
I
Meow.
have nothing.
Mr. Miyagi?
Yes.
Oh, that would have been a great name.
Oh, that would be good. Now,
Investigate
I'm
on,
gonna make my
investigate
turn.
on.
What do we think, folks?
That is a dead end there, sir. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You're
Yeah.
going to have to
Sorry, man.
go
Also,
back
I
to
don't
the
know what you
academy.
got. Okay.
Get that crow out of here. And there have been a lot of toads. I'm not saying it's
Nah.
definitely because it's a toad.
Not around that time nor that person.
Okay,
You're-
okay.
You're way off base. Way
That's
off
okay.
base.
That's just where I like to be.
Okay.
Now we or Furriarty.
Is it about this?
That is going to be a lead, I think. I can't see your number quite.
Sorry.
Well.
That
Yes,
is
I
a
believe that
lead.
is
Yes.
a lead. That is
Yeah.
a lead.
That's
That's a
it.
lead. Okay.
Did you just let him know? What?
I was like, I can't tell what the number is.
What?
Is it a 3? Is it an 8?
okay.
I don't know.
All right. Okay. Okay. What about?
Whoa.
Choices.
This one.
That is
Oh,
a dead
dead
end.
end.
Dead ender.
Sorry.
But
Is it
hey.
Moriarty's turn?
Moriarty.
Furriarty's
Furriarty.
Wow.
Damn it.
getting away.
Throwing a trap, you call him by his slave name.
Right.
Unacceptable.
Extra! 3 bodies found missing their arms and legs, and their arms and legs were actually placed inside the bodies of the other victims. So none of the arms and legs that were found inside the bodies of the other victims belong to the original victim. Does that make sense? This is a long headline.
Just half the paper. But Furriarty was definitely connected to this.
Oh, definitely.
Only that kind of face would ever do something like that.
Rascal.
Look at that guy.
He's all
Oh.
proper. He has a full
Never mind.
bushy tail. And I
Now
don't
look at that guy.
Oh, now
There
look
we
at that
go.
guy. So, yeah.
Also, this might be a race thing too, but none of these suspects are cats.
That is.
Well,
messed
the
up,
main
actually.
one is.
I mean, that's true, but like, why are we not looking at other
Other
cats,
cats.
you know?
Maybe he scares off all the good cats.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna go talk to some of my contacts, see if this is any.
You got a lead.
You got a
I
lead.
got
You got
It's a
a
hit.
lead.
Cool, so I know who it is.
Follow that tail.
Woohoo! Cool. So I actually have a number of things that I know where they aren't.
That's
pretty
true.
nice.
That's true.
This is why like it's like, oh, this is the children's play version of this investigation. So
Gotta get a couple more suspects.
yeah, so you need one more investigation thing. Let's see. So I not no, it's not 6 through 12 because all of those are out. So it could be 5 or 4. 1 through 4. Oh. Let's see here. Life choices. Life choices indeed. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with this one. Well, follow up with this fellow.
That is
That's a lead.
Okay. Well, that's it for my turn. I'm
Not
going to
too
go
bad.
ahead.
You don't feel confident?
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a twofer on this one.
That's
that
a
makes
good idea.
sense. It makes sense.
So I know it's 3, 4, or 5.
Do you
But,
know what creature it is?
I do know what creature it is.
Bull crap.
Because this goose is also the same number as this rat, and this rat
Oh,
has
that
nothing
makes
to do with
sense.
my
Would you
investigation.
look at that?
Well,
And
damn.
so that goose, if being a clue, has to be the creature that I'm after, because that rat was at the same time.
Rat bastard.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think this dog had something to do with something.
Indeed, it did.
That's
did.
some lead.
Okay.
That is a lead.
Good. Good, I'm glad. How about this toad?
It did indeed.
That is also
That's
a
also a
lead.
lead.
Well, that's a good sign. There you go.
Thank you. I can definitely use
It's
it.
just not a cat. There's no
It's not
cats
a cat.
involved.
No.
Besides Furriarty.
I got a hunch here.
You do.
What
That's
do we
a
think?
terrible hunch.
Is it, no?
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back to the academy for that one, sir.
That's
yeah.
okay. I mean, it's going back there anyways. What about this guy?
That
Just
is a
'cause-
lead.
A lead.
got a
Lead indeed.
Oh. Well, that's something. I still don't know what I'm looking for.
Well, fortunately, you have some good stuff going on for you there.
It's true.
Would you like me to
It's
lead you through some of my deductions?
that's okay. I think.
Okay.
I think after I lick my butt a bit more, I'll figure it out.
Just a little bit.
That is fair.
All right, all right. What about this one?
That.
Oh.
Ooh, thank you so much for that. Because that tells me so much information about me.
Get that goose out of here.
Sorry.
That is a dead end.
Dead end.
Sorry.
Try and cross canards there.
That is dead
They're
end,
part of
huh?
this.
indeed.
By the way, I really like all these game names. The Clock Tower Murder, the Thames. How do you say that river's name?
Thames.
Tim's Toadies, St. Bart's
The
Scabbies.
Thames.
Baker Street Bullies.
Yeah, those are definitely
The
best.
Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
One more investigation.
Yeah, I'm just looking over some stuff.
That's fair. That's fair.
What about
Maybe the murder is in this room all along.
this one?
That is a lead.
That's a lead.
All right.
Woohoo.
So would you
Alright.
like to make a guess?
Let me see here. I'm going to guess
One
That-
thing or two things?
two things.
Okay.
Whoa.
That it was a crow
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
at 2 o'clock.
Whoa! You are correct, sir. You
Oh,
are correct.
Sharp.
Look
Check
at
your mind.
Nice.
Siphon through
That
everything.
was pretty good.
Those two would need to be passed over to me.
Yes.
Come on.
Sorry, I
Perfect.
always
It's
forget
fine. No
these
worries.
two.
Don't worry about it.
Ooh, we're getting close to Furriarty here, folks.
I'm so close. I could take a risk. Or I
You could.
Oh, and Furriarty. What's the headline this week? Boyo?
Extra! Furriarty steals hundreds of thousands of vials of airborne polio and also kidnaps a young scientist named Jonas Salk. Don't know what's gonna happen with that, but maybe they go together.
It's a Marvel recap.
Yeah, kind
It sounds like it. Not affiliated.
Oh, he's about to get away.
I
No,
know.
no.
Once he passes through there, is he gone?
We have
One
one
turn.
more round after that token.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy.
wow.
And then we all lose.
Oh, man.
Okay, I am going to figure out everything. I'm going to start with this one. Is this a lead?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, huh.
And then this is going to be arbitrary and will not matter at all because I know where everything is.
Sure.
Science.
Do you, though?
Yes, I do.
No.
Do you want me to tell you what it is right now before I investigate further?
Yeah, if you want
You
to.
can
Okay, I'm gonna do a guess for both. It is the goose at 5 o'clock.
Oh,
What? How does he do
you
it?
got it.
You got it.
You
Because
got
5
it,
is
Dave.
not adjacent to 3.
That's true.
Ah.
That's true.
You have learned so
And then I will
much.
randomly discard what will help you. Let's see. What will help you?
Well, yeah, we are all kind of working together here.
Oh, are we?
Somewhat.
I'll
Yeah.
throw that one out.
I wanted the glory for myself.
And also, these 4 tokens are going to go over here because I don't actually have those.
Okay.
I'm going to give you that. All of these are going to go away.
Sweet.
Nice.
And I need
Sweet
two.
sauce.
This is going to be my new thing that I'm chasing after.
There's one card.
Cool. Which means we've got to shuffle all of those.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
I know, right?
That's the most helpful thing.
Oh.
So, for those of you who are playing this at home, I would highly recommend organizing your discard pile like this. This makes guessing stuff so much easier.
It
And
does.
it is within the rules.
Indeed
It does.
But say goodbye to all of your clues, guys. Now
If you want to play hard mode, though, don't let anyone see the discard pile.
Yeah, that would really,
Okay.
really throw.
Let me try to remember all this.
It really put a
I'm
split
gonna
in the litter
go-
box.
This guy.
That is not a lead.
Oh, shit. No.
Crow, no.
Well. Okay. That's not good.
What is this card?
Oh,
It's
man.
the last
That is
one.
the last card, so that's
that goes
gonna
on
be
top,
Technically,
yeah.
my drop. Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
That is a card that I have in my hand.
I can investigate one more time.
One more time,
And
yes.
guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you do so desire. That is not a lead.
Oh, no!
Oh man.
But actually, I mean, that's a fairly good lead for you.
But I can't
Kind of.
remember what the pile was. Maybe. Okay, here you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Take it. Get out of my sight. Is that yours?
Think
This
of
is
these
mine.
one?
We're
Okay.
doing some shuffling here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You can shuffle and cut if you like. Alright, got a couple options here. Who are we looking at?
4 options, actually. A couple
Yes.
options.
A couple, yeah. A couple. Aw, so Valentine's.
Double dates!
Sweet.
Yay! In 1 week and 1 day.
So,
For those of you lovebirds out there looking for some loving.
alrighty.
Hope you look forward
Oh,
to it.
damn it. That was my guess. I just got it.
Well, you could say. Well, you
Well-
could say pause. right now and guess what you have.
Yeah.
No. I just got the guess I had.
Oh,
So
you know
it's
it's
not
not
that.
You
that.
know it's
That
not.
is
Okay.
something.
I guess that's
good.
something, yeah.
Oh golly. Oh golly, folks. All right.
boy.
What about this guy? Just him or his time?
That is not a lead. That's a dead end. Get out of
Dead end.
here.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I don't know why I even did that one. We will see.
Well, it narrowed down your
Oh.
times that you're looking for.
That is why I did that one.
Okay.
Did that on
We gotta
purpose.
eat some crow now.
Did that one on
What about-
purpose? No porpoise is here.
No porpoises. What about this guy right here? Right here.
That's a lead.
That is a lead.
Oh,
We got a
well,
lead.
Nice.
that maybe
Nice.
helps. It doesn't really help. So it's
It,
not
actually,
the
it does.
rat.
That I think you could probably guess what it is from all those clues you have there.
So, well, it's either the goose or the dog.
Is it?
I feel like it has to. If I have the rat and the dog as a lead, but this rat is not a lead,
Okay.
so I feel like it'd either be the goose or the dog,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's not at. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11. So that leaves me with 12, 1, and 2.
What about 8?
Oh yeah, 8. No, because 8's close to.
Yeah, it's close to 7.
I just put an arbitrary number out
Yeah.
there. And,
Hey, you trying to throw a wrench in my?
yeah, I want the glory.
No, I.
This is for you, Barbara St. Whiskers.
Ooh, I don't think I have enough to go for it. I just don't know. Well, wait.
So
well,
you
so-
know it's not the rat,
I know it's not the rat.
but
You
you know that this was a clue because of.
You
Oh,
also
'cause of
know
3.
you also know it's not 4, 5, or 6.
True.
So the dog can't be 4, 5, or 6 for
6.
your
Mm-hmm.
thing there, right?
Yep.
So the time on the dog is not the lead.
It's the dog. Oh, the dog
Itself is
Yeah.
the
Makes
lead.
sense.
Ah, there we go.
Makes sense.
See?
Deductions.
Yes, thank you. And when we all get together and sniff each other's butts, we can solve great crimes.
Yeah.
That's dogs.
I like to sniff butts too.
This is the
You guys
best.
don't do that? You learn so much about the other cats. I am a cat right now.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so it is the dog,
Mm-hmm.
and it's either 3, 2, or 1.
Is it 3, 2, or 1? Because you have a 4 on your no leads there,
That's right.
so it
So
can't be.
oh yeah, so it's
3,
just
2,
a
or
2. Well,
And 3 is a lead, right?
that's true. So it'd be it'd have to be the dog at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Aha!
Oh!
Tell me enough things, and I'll eventually figure it out. Aha!
Furriarty! Furriarty!
Getting close to him. We almost got him.
All
There
right.
you go. All right,
So
thank you,
someone else has
everybody.
to-
Not a problem.
Yeah,
we'll
so
get
one-
these over there to use.
This
so
is
you
a
can
good-
draw
Is
any
it just
cards.
one guess has to be good?
Both of them have to be good.
Okay.
It,
yeah.
well, so you picked up 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Cool. So yeah, he was guessing both of them. So
Okay.
he gets 2 tokens. So you got both of them correct.
No. I mean, to get Furriarty.
Oh yeah, like if you hit Furriarty
Mhm.
and you catch him, then you catch him.
Well,
So it doesn't.
don't-
So it could be
hit him.
one guess.
That's not how they
It doesn't
learn.
have to be both.
That is a dead end there, sir. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I thought I smelled a rat. What
Rat
about?
nasty.
What about it? What about
This
What
one?
aboutism?
That is a lead.
it? Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
It's a good one. That's not too shabby. Do say so myself. This is a cool game. It's like Sudoku, but with cute critters. Actually, shifty looking folk.
No guesses.
Oh,
no
shit.
guesses.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Furriarty
no.
knows we got 1 round left.
One more.
We have to get
Extra.
a couple of guys here. I think you're gonna get them though.
Jonas Salk's
He has to
body
get both.
found.
If you can solve
Mutilated.
both, you get them.
And Jonas
I'm
saw.
gonna do this.
Or if he can get one, and then you
Okay,
can get
everybody. Jonas Salk was the he found out. Well, he didn't find out. He's like the creator. I don't want to say creator, but that seems weird. Of the polio
That's a
vaccine.
lead.
Oh.
So if Furriarty stole
That
polio,
is also a lead.
Oh yeah, it is.
we could be in trouble.
That would be bad.
one. Damn it!
How confident do you feel?
Not really at all. I may or may not go buzz sometime in the next 3 turns.
Sure.
Here are those. And
You
technically,
don't have to, because I got it.
It
I'm
all
gonna
makes
guess.
sense now. Yeah?
It's the rat at 1 o'clock.
Well, how did you do it?
Deduction, my good Potson.
That was good. My partner?
My partner.
You got him. You got
I
this
got
guy.
him.
It was all
Cut
cool.
that rat
So
bastard.
Furriarty.
So now we get to count up all the points that we have.
All right.
Woohoo.
And
Got a
whoever
couple
has the
good
most
ones.
points.
Oh, damn.
I got a couple lame ones. We got 8 whole points.
I got 6.
I got 7.
9.
Oh, no.
I got a bunch of face downs that were really high numbers.
Oh,
I was
man.
very lucky.
I got 2 3s and then a couple of 1s that really
Yeah.
sunk my ship.
So I get to take the badge of Scotland Pound Chief Inspector.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
look at that. A pride and an honor.
Oh,
I'm
Scotland
sure.
Pound.
But you know, it really did require a team effort to take down Purriarty.
It
Yep.
did.
Yeah, it did.
It really did. I would
We got very close to losing him there.
Yeah.
And if we had lost him, you would have been in the litter box.
Oh.
The Scotland Pound litter box inspector.
Oh no! Hey, I don't mind that.
No, because you like butts.
Yeah,
That's right.
obviously.
You're the butt cat.
And there you go. That's Purrrlock Holmes, Furriarty's Trail.
That's awesome. What
That's
a
a cool
good
game.
What a cool game.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like how it does start feeling like you are like seeing the Rain Man stuff all come together.
All the equations going
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That was neat.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You've obviously played before and you like it.
Yes,
So,
yes. I the first time I played it was a friend introduced it to me, and we actually did the discard pile in an actual pile and not laid out.
Oh, yeah.
So that made it incredibly difficult. And then once we started laying them out, that was the first time we ever caught Furriarty.
Oh,
So
that does help. That gives you
Yeah.
so much more information.
it gives you.
It
It's like
does.
okay, I
It's a
know
lot
all of
more
the cards that have been
information.
played.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one.
Nice.
It's a good game. I like it.
Oh, it was a ton of fun. I love the art.
Yeah, the art is definitely
I've always loved Sherlock Holmes, and I
Yeah.
also love cats. So it's like
Good, good.
perfect fit.
yeah, perfect.
Hey, perfect. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for pronouncing it the way he would like it to be
Yeah,
pronounced.
yeah. Cool game.
Yeah, by IDW Games, they do all kinds of stuff.
They're
I
not
can't think
just
of another
comic
one.
books and weapons of mass destruction.
Mhm.
That's their lesser known kind of branch there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like they're trying it out, doing
Yeah.
some market research.
Putting a
Got
little
their
pond of
toes
water.
and-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
They're toe beans and all little.
Ooh, those things are so
Little toe
cute.
beans.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
Hans, we got Justin.
Yeah,
That's
thank
awesome.
you.
Really
Thank
appreciate
you guys very much for tuning in.
Yeah.
All right, Rilke, that was our playthrough,
Yeah.
of course. We were both there, so we know.
It was good.
Yeah, that wasn't like evil versions of us because we didn't have goatees.
It's true. That's the way you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fact across the cosmos.
Absolutely. And I think I can assume that we both really liked the game, judging
Yeah.
from how it went. What I really liked about it was that it gave you the chance to be kind of performative, as you can see with my newsy character.
That was fun.
Just kind of take the reins and run with it, I guess.
Yeah.
No one complained.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, actually. It was a nice way to inject some character into the game. And the game already oozes character with all with the art that it has in there. I'm a sucker for good art in games. That game does have very pretty pictures.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fun co-op game, too. There's no way to screw each other over. It's all 100% co-op. You're working through these crimes together. You do have a winner at the end, but it doesn't really matter. You're all having fun at the same table. The only downside of that is that it could lead to a little bit of quarterbacking, which we did experience a little bit in our playthrough. There's a moment where I had all the answers in front of me. I wasn't seeing it. Hans kind of talked me through it, which it was fun in the moment, but I could see it becoming a little old if you play with inexperienced players who you have to kind of hold their hand, or you feel like you want to tell them how to play the game.
Yeah, you got to fight that urge, everybody, if
Yeah.
you're going to play this game. Should be pretty good. Thank you very much for the Daily Grind for actually hosting us today. It's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. Every Monday they have...
Board game night from 4 to 8 p.m. It's super cool. They have a board game shelf inside. There's happy hour. If you bring your own board game to play with others, you actually get a free appetizer. So there's a lot of
Sweet.
good stuff going on here.
and it's nothing but Ticket to Ride, right?
Yeah, we have like every version.
Just on every table.
It's also known as hell. But,
Oh, good.
no, yeah, it should be a lot of fun every Monday night from 4 to 8 p.m. Should be a good time.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Blacksmith.
I'm Rilke. You guys stay gamey.